How are we doing today? Fucking fantastic, I hope. Oh, fuck. Oh, I'm tired. Oh. Real quick, before I actually get rolling onto this, I'm gonna load a bowl quick, get my morning going. Sorry about that. Don't you just love when you're scheduled for work from 3 to 9 p.m., but you don't get to leave work until 11:30? Yeah, my boss was a nice lady yesterday. I didn't get home till 11:30 because she had me sitting there bagging chips. Yay! Got into work, there's like 14 fucking lugs of chips, and a lug is a 5-gallon bucket. They're about, I don't know how to explain it, but they're about like yay long, yay tall, and about, say, yay wide. So they're a pretty large bucket. There's about 14 of those filled with chips. When I got to work, I finished 4 of those within the first hour of me being there. And by the time I went back to take the lugs back that I was done bagging, there were 4 more. Like, she told me to finish the ones that were up there, and then I could leave at the end of the day. She kept putting more up there. So basically, she's telling me, hey, I don't want you to leave today. That's basically what that's fucking saying. It's like, hey, I know I told you as soon as you're done finishing these chips you can leave, but here's more chips, so you can't leave yet. Okay, thanks. I need a fucking raise. That's what I need. Oh, yeah, I gotta take another one. Now, to be honest, I should probably do this real quick. Because it's literally just going to pick some money up. That's my money. So why would I not? My shoulders are all fucked up, and it's probably from sitting here like this. Oh, look, he's scrunched up playing video games all fucking day. Oh, my fucking shoulder kills. Is that a bruise? No, it's just hair. The camera had that looking funny. It looked like a bruise, but nope, it's just a patch of hair. What's up, Klimek? Where you at, bruh?
Good to see. Quite a climb. What? Anyway, much appreciated. Here, take this for your troubles.
Yeah, $1,500. I mean, I could always talk to Aventus Argentino, start the Dark Brotherhood. I'd honestly rather not. But before I actually start going and doing all that, I'm gonna go and try and get invisibility real quick. Yeah, that's right. You opened my gate for me. How you feel? It's funny, after all these fucking like long ass months of not being able to play this game and like not being able to stand just fucking looking at it, that I still remember all this shit. Oh yeah, it's the one upstairs. It's this one. Come in here, grab this platter. Shake the stuff off it. Yep, there you go. And come with this downstairs. And then this room, just on the right side here. Oop. Use this to flip it. But try and make sure the back side of the platter is facing you, so it's kind of got this weird like angle, and then you're sitting pushing against that angle. I don't know any other way to explain it, but basically you just plop right through the wall. Oh, and there's 4 chests right there. They're the hidden chests. Careful with this. Dude, I just fall into oblivion and then I pop back into the room. There isn't much to be careful about. Come on, push me through. I need that one. Fuck. You gotta be very quick about it. Otherwise, there's it's called Do Not Delete, but it's a special chest that when placed down, like dropped, it will float and become a solid standing object. So you can actually like stand on top of it and climb it and stuff. There's, I think, like 8 or so in the entire game, and you can find them all the way around, all around the place. But one of them is meant to be used here, and as soon as you come inside here, you just place it down below you, so this way you can just drop down on top of it and you can stand and collect all 4 of those chests in one run. But I don't really give a shit because I'm half decent at this, so if I can get through the fucking wall. Fuck! Yeah, as you can see, it's pretty difficult. But I also haven't done it for quite some time. And I just want this chest. I just want this chest. Yes. Frenzy, invisibility, fury, pacify, rally, rout, staff of paralyze. Hell yes. Oh god, yeah. Fucking all day. But yeah, that is how you get free spells. Just come in here and go there. I has invisibility. Invisibility. It only takes half my mana bar. That's pretty dope. But yeah, I is invisible. You can kind of see me at the bottom of the screen. Kind of see a silhouette. I have to go like this though.
Business with that Ancano fellow. Pity that I was unable to assist, but I was otherwise occupied.
Yeah, bud, y'all can't see shit. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Oh, but I will take your Dragon Priest dagger. I don't need that though. Is there anything else I should be getting? Alteration. Alteration. Should have some new stuff. Either now or very, very soon. Tolfdir's the alteration guy. Which also means I cannot steal his stuff because his chest is in a completely different area. If you guys want, I'll show you where it's at. But it's such a pain in the ass to get to the spot that it's at that I just don't even bother stealing from it. It is like literally back here, tucked behind this corner.
If you have a moment, could you help me with
Like
something?
you gotta go in like this, and then you have to just like, yeah, it's just a pain in the ass to try and get that one. And oh, I was about to say, it doesn't even look like Tolfdir's in here, but no, he's hiding in another room.
Good to take a look.
Detect life, iron flesh, mage light. Yep, those are all the ones I needed, bud. Thank you.
All right.
But yeah, that should help a little bit. 80 instead of 60. Oh. Favorite that. Favorite that. I really need to favorite that one. But yeah, I need to make that cheaper. So real quick. Go like this. Sit here and use telekinesis. Probably gonna do this till I get a level up, so I can just straight up put the points into alteration to make that spell a lot better, or a lot cheaper. Because I mean, 170 mana, that's not a whole lot to me. That's less than half my bar, but still, that's not the point. I need to save as much mana as possible, because the less everything costs, the more of everything I can use. Like this telekinesis. Because there is definitely some spots where you should use this. Because there's some areas that you literally just cannot get to, but there's some good ass items in them. And if you have telekinesis, you can pull those items to you and pick them up. Instead of having to find a way to hit the item towards you somehow. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Alteration also has the Paralyze spell. So, yeah. Oh, hello. We have another person joining us. So close to the level up, and then I can stop doing this. I just need to be able to use Iron Flesh. This way I'm not getting slaughtered. There we go. And how are you today, Jackson Animates? Pineapple soda? Interesting. Interesting. I do have some pink lemonade though. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. And so's this. Oh yeah, level up. I don't know for sure if I should do magic or health. I'm gonna go ahead and do health, so this way, as soon as I have more armor, I also have more health to go with it. But yeah, there we go. Now Iron Flesh should... Oh yeah. That's dirt cheap, like the other one was. And then my armor rating is 160 instead of 120. Which is nice. And then if I also combine this with Steadfast Ward, that makes my armor rating 220.
Good to see Skyrim still has such fine people. You give an old man hope.
Now I really gave an old man hope. Because I gave an old man courage. Now he has hope for a better future. Shut the fuck up, Zargo. Alrighty. Oh, hi there. How are you doing, buddy? Good, I hope. Let me ask you a question, man. Do you like Dremora Lords? Hold on to it. Fuck, I missed. Alright, I get you. I get you. Gotcha, bitch. Really? Really? Of all the fucking places you land up there. I just have like no health regen. Oh, hello. That was fun. Oh. How are you today? Good? Okay, bye, Colette. Well. I'm trying to think, is there any more magic that I need to work on while I'm here, real quick? Oh yeah, definitely. I could definitely do some restoration. I come over here, so this way I have the restoration mage to give me my spells when I'm done. Well, no, also I could just steal them. Now that I think about it, if there are any new ones, they should be in here.
We have survived difficult times.
No.
We owe you that, Archmage.
You're welcome. Yep, there we go. Close wounds. Greater ward. Healing hands. Heal. I don't know for sure which one of those two I have. Ooh. But yeah, that was the right chest. Nice. Close wounds is 150. 75. Yeah, I'm gonna keep using fast healing for the moment. Just because 2 of these equals 1 of these, but this costs half, or a fourth as much as that does. Almost. Does greater ward though. That might be a possibility. Because that's not half bad duration. That keep me alive. And I'm pretty sure this is an area move. No? Alright. Interesting. What's destruction at? 56. Yeah, it's not high enough for me to have expert yet. Then how do I have lightning cloak? And frost cloak? I don't get this. Oh, they're adept spells. Okay. Okay, never mind. Never mind. I'm dum-dum. That wouldn't be half bad if I had enough health and armor to protect myself against hits. mean, I probably do now. I got 160 health in the sunlight, 110 stamina, and 380 magic. And 380 is apparently still above base, because it's green. So, yeah. That works. But I have no health and stamina regen. Which that sucks. But hey, you do what you gotta do. Alrighty, now that I'm done doing that, what was I going to do next? Thieves Guild. I forgot, I mainly just went there to get invisibility. So I had it. Because with invisibility, I could just run straight through the fucking hunting brew meadery. Fuck all the bullshit. I stretch a lot. I'm also really long.
What do you want? You've caused enough trouble.
What are you talking about? I've caused enough trouble. Hey, I got something for you.
Let me guess. He just plucked you off the street and dropped you into the thick of things without telling you which way is up. Am I right? Lying to my face isn't going to win you any favours with me. I can promise you that.
Bruh, I know what I'm doing.
See, that come.
Fuck.
So, if you've got the nerve, I've got plenty of extra jobs to help get the guild back on its feet. Look around you. The flagon, the guild, it's all falling apart. A few decades ago, this place was as busy as the Imperial City. Now, you'll be lucky if you don't trip over a skeever instead. Look, I know the others think I'm a bit daft for saying stuff like this, but I'm gonna give it you straight. Something out there is piss-drunk mad at us. I don't know who or what it is, but it's beyond just you and me. We've been cursed. I'll tell you what we do. We spit in that curse's face and turn things around down here. Put things back. That's where you come in. I've got plenty of work available that could guide us down the road to recovery. All you need to do is ask, and we can both come out of this smelling like a rose. Years ago, the guild used to have a foothold in every major city in Skyrim. You wouldn't dare even lift an apple without checking with us. When things started going downhill around here, it became difficult to keep it all together. We lost fences, influential contacts, and coin. It wasn't long before we lost what we depend on to survive. Respect. By doing these extra jobs and putting some fear into the people, we can take back the cities and start being taken seriously once again. Thanks to Maven Blackbriar, we still have some pull in Riften. We get arrested in Whiterun, and you'll be tossed right into the prisons. If we gain the confidence of someone very influential who lives there, by doing a unique job for them, we'll be able to have some leverage there too. The only way we get that special job is by doing smaller ones in those cities until we catch their ear. Then they'll contact me, and we're off. If you're looking to get... I also suggest you spend some time in the training room. Just talk to Vipper. He'll show you around. I handle. If breaking's a more your thing, go talk to Vex. Looking for work.
I just want to give you a fucking item, bruh. I'm pretty sure this is something you need. Or maybe it's for Tolfdir.
Take every job you get.
So you're the new recruit, huh? Well, looks like you and I are gonna have to get very well acquainted.
Yeah, 'cause you're the fence.
I'm the fence down here. You come by anything you don't exactly own, and I'll pay you some coin for it. I can also provide a few supplies. Sure, how about I get Dirge to knock you over your head and... Look, I've been in this business a long time, and I've seen all types. You can play it tough, or you can play it smart. Whatever. At the end of the day, you'll find that all we care about down here is how much gold you can make us. Good. Then there isn't much more to say. Here's your armor. Just make sure you put it to good use. Take a look.
Before we begin, I want to make two things perfectly clear. One, I'm the best infiltrator this rat hole of a guild's got. So if you think you're here to replace me, you're dead wrong. And two, you follow my lead and do exactly as I say. No questions, no excuses. Then we understand each other. Good. Now, it's time to get your feet wet. And I don't want to waste a lot of time talking about anything but business. I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you. We're in a bad way down here. Who knows? Old Delvin thinks it's some kind of curse. I think he's crazy. If you want my opinion, I'd say it's just plain old bad luck. You can get out there and start making a name for us again. Make them start fearing us like they did long ago. And while you're at it, make a little bit of coin on the side. Not a bad deal, eh? Been a while since I've seen one of those. What you've got there is a stone of Baron Zaya. Not like that, it isn't. The stone was pried off of Baron Zaya's ceremonial crown by a thief in order to cover his tracks. I think there were 24 in all. Most people keep them as a curiosity. Some of the guild members have tried to locate them over the years, but they haven't been successful. Well, until now. Look, I only buy things I can turn around quickly for a profit. And no one wants these stones unless they have the whole set. Tell you what, if you find the rest of them, talk to me again. Otherwise, keep it. Maybe it'll bring you luck. If you're ever in need of some quick coin for items you find on the job, Tanelia is the best fence around. And besides myself, Delvin, Niruin, and Vipper can help you with any sort of training you might need to sharpen your skills. Come on, take another job so we can both make some money.
Even if you're one of us, you better not
Looking for
make
wood.
trouble.
Stick with me, and they'll never even know you're there.
I don't care if you're best buddies with the last person that made They call me Dirge because I'm the last thing you hear before they put you in the ground. Why? You think it's funny or something? Oh yeah? I think so too. You're pretty smart. Hey, here. Have one on the house. I already told you. They call me Dirge because I'm the last thing you hear before they put you in the ground. Until next time.
Okay, loony case.
The catch is that you can't burn the whole place to the ground. That important client Mercer mentioned would be furious if you did. That's not how things work without them at our backs. Maven prefers that Arangoth remains alive, but if he tries to stop you from getting the job done, kill him. The guild has a lot riding on this. Don't make me look foolish by mucking it up. You watch yourself on that island. Those mercenaries don't take prisoners.
Oh, they don't.
Those who shirk their duties will get an extra beating. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Crowley.
And one more thing.
And one more thing.
Someone has killed Grillen!
Oh, damn. That's actually pretty high level, I'm not gonna lie. Pacify, route. And then frenzy. Yeah, I don't need calm anymore. Yeah. But fuck it, go like this. Invisibility, muffle. You can't see shit, bitch. What are you talking about? I'm not the Dark Brotherhood yet, but I was planning on joining them today. Hey, I'm not right here. Go away. Just trying to steal some of this nasty old lady shit.
Victory is yours! I submit!
I realize this. That kind of explains why you're running around like a chicken with its head cut off. Do these kids have anything? No, of course they're not. They're orphans. Why would they have anything? They don't have belongings.
No more! I yield! I yield!
Oh, this is the shitter. Wait, what? Oh, that's fucked up. Yeah, that's fucked up. This is a small prison. Oh god.
Victory is yours! I submit!
That is hella fucked up. Yeah, I'm glad my kids are homeless and not. Yeah, because that's just fucked. Thank you for the mountain flowers. They're very beautiful. You cannot best me? Of course not. I slit that old lady's throat. What do you think you're gonna do? Alright. Granted, she had to die for the quest, but still. Oh, elder goat cheese! Elder goat cheese! Oh, yeah, boy. Oh, yeah, boy. Potato, 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 potato. Fuck, if I get some more potatoes. Is there any tomatoes as well? No? All these potatoes. Oh. I'll leave that one though, for decoration. Oh, that was fun. Ah, drop a shit. Sliced elder goat cheese. That is not okay. Oh, yes. Props for invisibility spell. I literally just walked right in front of that, bro. Yeah, I ain't gonna collect those. I will take this gold bee statue though. Can't say I didn't try to be reasonable. Tried just pickpocketing them and walk away, but no. Can you get the fuck out my way, please? Thank you. What are these? Just hooks. They probably had the key on them, to be honest. Had to look.
Someone there. Can't hide from me.
Bullshit. I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. Because you're a dumbass. You're still looking all up and down over there, man.
I guess.
Yeah. He just left, apparently, I guess, man. Alright, let's go back to the post. There we go. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Oh. Oh, fuck. my watch on so I can keep track of time. I only got about 4.5 hours. I also got other shit I gotta do today. And there's also another room upstairs. I forgot to go in it, but it never has any good shit, so... And it's pretty out of the way. Fuck, this one didn't have anything decent either. It's whatever. But now you come over here. Go like this. Go invisibility and muffle. Start casting it, then open the door and release the button. And as soon as you go outside, you'll disappear. So, they're gonna fight. I'm gonna disappear though.
Don't have a chance.
There we go. You know, I've probably done that mission at least, say, 13, 14 times. That's how many times I've played through the game. I've killed Alduin at least 6. And that's not counting the half-ass fucking one you do at the throat of the world that one time. I'm talking like actual fucking Sovngarde killing him. I think I've done that 6 times now. I never really liked the main storyline. I think it's really short. But then again, there's so much other stuff in this game, it doesn't even matter.
Got lots of jobs available. Interested? Well, if you happen... There you go. This should cover it. Watch yourself out there. The mercenaries are in Goth hire to train killers. Just ask or it will vex.
So, feeling loose? Can you believe that fetcher had more than triple? It was like he was daring us to come and get him. Well, there's an old sewer tunnel that dumps into the lake on the northwest side of the island. That's how I slipped in there. Should still be unguarded. Hey, I still have plenty of work to do here.
Even if you're one of us, you better not make trouble.
What have you done to yourself? I cannot work with you in this state, Night Walker. Yes, I once practiced my art in the salons and manners of Tamriel's great and good. Now the scum of Skyrim are my only clients. But no matter, the greatest artists are never recognized in their own time. But my techniques only work on the living, not those that have crossed over into...
Alright, so... You saying I'm ugly? Is that what you're saying? You saying I'm ugly? Huh? Huh? You want me to slit your throat? Want me to shoot fire at you? I'll burn your ass alive. I'll shoot lightning through you. Ah! Well, boss, it's done.
Word on the street is Golden Glow's been hit.
Yep.
Good job, lass. Let me take a look at what you found. Arengoth sold Golden Glow? What's that idiot thinking? He has no idea the extent of Maven's fury when she's been cut out of the deal. But I'm certain he'll find out. If only the parchment had the buyer's name instead of his
I'm pretty sure he already found out, man.
Any idea what that might be?
He's dead. Ah, stop dribbling water on me, cold cup.
Last. Well, I'll check my sources and speak to Mercer. But for now, you're off to speak to Maven Blackbriar.
Okay.
She asked for you by name. If it was like that, she wouldn't be asking for you. She'd be calling on the Dark Brotherhood. It's just business. That's between you and Maven. I prefer to keep it that way. Don't worry about it. Maven's business to you. Of course, your pay. You're smart as a whip, lass. Keep doing right by us, and there's plenty more where that came from.
800, that's not bad. Back up to almost $8,000.
Maven wants to see you right away.
You know, I'm not gonna lie, this water actually looks pretty fucking clean, to be honest. It's not like murky, I can see the bottom. It's somewhat clear. Like, look at that, that looks like a legitimate waterfall. It doesn't really look like sewage. What the fuck? It's not brown or fucking tainted or anything. Like, it's just water. I mean, it's kind of got a little bit of green at the bottom, I guess. Like a little bit. Just at the very bottom. Oh, man. I don't think this door is supposed to be open. Yeah, there's just some steel weapons left. There ain't shit, man. Some potatoes. All these chests is empty. Some steel. Yeah, the door's not supposed to be open. What the fuck?
You have better things to do than disturb me?
No?
You have better things to do than disturb me?
Got a minute? Wanted to say something. I've never seen anyone with skills like yours. I just wanted to let you know that if you need anything, you can talk to me. My father told me he found me as a young boy in the wreckage of a ship that sank off of the coast near Solitude. All he found in my pocket was tiny smooth stone inscribed with some sort of strange rune. No one does. I've even taken the damn thing to the College of Winterhold. I must have spent every last coin I've made with the guild trying to find out what it means.
Michael Navarro, hi, how are you, my friend? I'm pretty good, how are you?
Perhaps. But if not, if they actually, the fisherman who found me, the man I call my father, thought it was fitting, I suppose. I appreciate that.
Just killing some
my father
stuffs.
told me all he found
Have
in my
fun.
pocket was... No one does.
Alright.
I've even taken the damn thing to the College of Winterhold.
There's so many glitches in this game. I love it. Ah. Oh. Except for those ones. I don't like to be locked into places. It's not nice. The funny glitch? Oh man, I don't know if I put it on YouTube or not. I actually seen one in here. There was a guy that was floating around on a horse, like, up in the sky. I saw him, he was standing up on, like, a cliff. It was kind of like at, like, this angle, if the cliff was that house. He was, like, floating right there. I just barely saw him out of the corner of my eye. I was like, what the heck was that? And then all of a sudden, out of the corner, I just see this freaking horse with a dude floating on it. Just floating, and then they go off into the distance, start running down the path a little more, and they come up and they walk towards me. It's kind of messed up. Jump on a butterfly and you'll float. Yeah. I always thought that was weird because they can block spells and stuff too. You gotta hit them just right though.
Looking for work? I need someone to deliver a message to Civic Blackbriar.
So you're the one. Is that confidence I hear? Or is it arrogance? Strange how often they're confused.
No, I'm not about to end this stream. The closest I am to ending this stream is if this vape pen gets empty. But it's at its minimum level right now, so I still got at least another 2 hours on it.
Faith? I don't have faith. All I care about is cause and effect. I hope I have a I also want to know how they head to the Bannered Mare in Whiterun. Some been a thorn in my side for the last few years. Not a day goes by that I don't regret letting Sabion in only a few short years. I can't imagine where he found the gold to take it to market. Exactly. With Sabion in prison, his needle will be forced to close. Then I swoop in and take over the place. The Golden Glow estate job is Sabion could use this interruption to his advantage and collect a larger share of the market. I can't have that. Shouldn't you be on your way to Whiterun?
Oh, you're new to Skyrim? Oh man. Ha ha ha. What do you want to know, man? To be honest, I could tell you just about anything. I've been playing this game for 3 years. Like, literally just about anything. There's stuff that isn't even on my map yet that I know about. Here, I'll show you one thing. I did it earlier in this episode, but you might have missed it, and you probably don't want to go back and search for it, but at the College of Winterhold, there's a really good spot to get free spells. And I'll show you how to get free spells. Oh yeah, carry weight. It's going to be in the bottom. I don't know exactly how to explain it, but it's connected to your stamina. So for every point you put into your stamina when you level up, you'll get 5 points of carry weight, and your carry weight's down there next to your gold in the bottom right corner. See, right now I got 331 out of 350 or 335, so 4 more carry weight and I'll be over encumbered and won't be able to run or fast travel. But there's also potions that will give you more carrying capacity for a certain amount of time, so this way if you do get too much stuff, you can grab more. So how do you drop stuff? That'll be square, or would it be B or X on Xbox? What console are you using? But yeah, for the chest, you just come in here. You go towards the right into this house, or the Hall of Components. You're on Xbox, so yeah, I'm pretty sure it'll be either X or Y. Oh yeah, it's right here. You grab this platter, which if you go upstairs, it will be straight back on this table with some food on it. It'll be right here. Just pick it up, and to pick it up, whatever button you use to pick up items, which I'm pretty sure that would be A, you just hold that button down, and you'll be able to pick up items and move it around the world freely. And that's how you do a lot of glitches. But you grab this platter, and you want to try and make sure that the top of the platter, this part, is facing against the wall. So you want to be looking at the back of it. You can also use this little piece right here to flip it. Ah. But two rooms over, it's going to be this wall right here. We're going to be glitching through it. So you flip this, and then you just press your body against it, and you'll end up going straight through the wall. Oh, I dropped it. Bloop, just like that. And then right behind me, there's 4 chests. They're like right down here in a line. And I'm pretty sure it's illusion magic, restoration magic, destruction magic, and then conjuration is the order of them. So depending on what spell you want, you can glitch through this wall and then go to that chest. And depending on what level you are, if the shop has the book in it, and if the book's in the shop, you'll be able to take it out of that chest. Fighting strategy, that one all depends on how you want to play. If you're really not good at like face-to-face combat, go for a stealth. Just try to stay as far away from people as you can. Just max out archery. The way I got my character set up is I don't really take hits very well. I can die from one shot very easily, but my character, if I can stay away from people, it's overpowered. See, because I've got my Conjure Jamora Lord. These things will take damage for me all day. And then I can just stay in the back with either my bound bow or some sort of fire magic and just shoot away at them. At least that's how I play it. You can honestly play it any way you want. It's really just how you like to play. For magic, that would be the high elf. That's the one that you want to do. Either that one or the Breton. I'm the Breton at the moment. I'm pretty sure the active effects it gives you. Where is it? Magic resistance. It gives you a 25% magic resistance automatically, and then it also gives you a power called Dragon Skin. It absorbs 50% of the magic from hostile spells. Also, if you combine this with a stone called the Atronach Stone, and I can show you where that's located. If you combine it with that, it'll give you 100% magic absorption, so any spell that hits you, you'll absorb into magic. So instead of it hurting you from health, it'll just give you magic instead, and it's overpowered. I completely forgot I had all these. Yeah, this character's a vampire as well. So if I'm fighting a fire-breathing dragon, yeah, I don't want to get close to it. It's gonna hurt a lot. But I need to kill someone. Because I am hungry. The Atronach Stone is going to be just north from Riften, in this swamp right here. And if I remember right, it is like right here. And even if it's not, I will go ahead and go look for it real quick, just to make sure I have the actual full location. That's just from memory. What do you mean, how do you know how to get it? To get the stone, you literally just have to find it and click on it. So once I show you the location of it, you'll be able to mark it down on your map, and all you gotta do is walk to it. Oh, the stones? Oh, when you first start the game, you'll be shown 3 standing stones that you're supposed to pick from. And that'll give you a basis for what the standing stones will look like. They'll basically, the only way I could explain it is like a really large rock with a small engraving in the front of it that's a specific picture. The Atronach stone will look like a shock Atronach. And I'll show you what one of those look like, a storm Atronach. The Atronach stone will have an engraving of this guy on the front. Wait, where am I going? Over here. Okay. Also, another thing I will advise for you to get, no matter what race you are, no matter what class you are, get your healing up to level 40 and get respite. It is so useful. You can use it as a mage because mages don't have very much armor, so if you have this, you can run forever. Literally. And you're so fast, like no one will ever catch you. Also, if you're a warrior, that'll get you all your stamina back to start using like blocking and heavy attacks again. And if you're like a stealth archer, it'll also give you all your stamina back for your very like critical shots for when you're using bows. See how I can kind of zoom in. It'll slowly drain my stamina as I'm zoomed in. And there's also perks to make it slow down time when you're zoomed in. I just haven't got them yet. It'll slow it down by 50%. But yeah, using bows in this game is overpowered. I would... Wait, what's that? Like, skills? How do you get to that? It'll be circle, and that's how you get to your items as well. And then also your magic abilities and your map. But it's the up one, and that's also how you're going to level up as well. But if you combine deadly aim with an absolute overpowered bow skill, you can insta-kill almost any enemy in the game, and no one will even know you were there. Oh yeah, no problem. I mean, what's the point of streaming this to YouTube if I can't help a couple people with it, right? Otherwise, it's just me playing a game. Also, I wouldn't advise running down cliffs like I do. I've practiced so much. It's easy for me. There's Fang. Huh. Yeah, normally people would die from doing this, but I could do this all day. Oh, hello. What do you mean? The guy with the blue vest. Oh, you mean the Stormcloaks or the Imperials? Honestly, it does not matter at the beginning of the game, but if you want more gold to start off with, go with the Stormcloak, so the guy with the blue vest. Because all the enemies will then be Imperials, and they'll have full suits of armor. If you go with the Imperials, then the Stormcloaks only really have, like, a weak chest piece and boots. But here's the stone I was talking about. I think it's right down there. At least I think this is the stone. But yeah, this is a journey, I will say that, and you're going to want to be a decent level, because as you just seen, I ran into a cave bear. And those are not friendly. Yes, it is the standing stone. It is the Atronach one. And to be honest, I might actually put it on right now. I don't remember which one I have at the moment. But yeah. This is the Atronach stone. Which one do I have at the moment? I have the Lover Stone. All skills improve 15% faster. Yeah. Atronach stone. Actually, how many dragon souls do I have? 2? Ooh. Honestly, I wouldn't not go with Novice. Novice is so... It's just dumb. Everybody is so easy to kill, and you take no damage from anything. I'd just start with Apprentice. It's the second level up. Just start with that one. See how it goes, so you can get like a real good feel and realism for the game. But I'm gonna kill this dragon right quick. Ooh, fire breather. Fire breather. Okay, backing the fuck up. Oh, he's weak. Oh, he is so weak. Oh, God. Oh, no. This entire game is, like, the main storyline is based around you killing Alduin, which is, like, the main dragon that's apparently trying to destroy the world. Oh, man. I ran out of space. Ruh-roh. And Serana's not with me. Oh. Oh, bound bow. That is conjuration skill line. That's going to be this one right here. As you can see, mine is maxed out. Well, somewhat. But in order to get Bound Bow, you're going to need a depth level conjuration spells. So that will be roughly about level 40 or level 45 that you'll unlock those in the shops. Unless you can manage to find Bound Bow in a dungeon. But it's a very good... Oh, by the way, when you get a skill to 100, you'll be able to turn it legendary. And what that'll do is it's basically prestige. It'll reset the conjuration skill line back to level 15. It'll take all the points out of it and give you those back. And you'll have to re-level up conjuration. But basically what that allows you to do is infinitely level up. So even though this is level 100, if I was to reset it, I'd still have all of my spells for conjuration, but I wouldn't have like all of these points put into it. I'd probably only be able to have novice level conjuration to start with until I get the level back up a little ways to put the points back in. I'm probably gonna have to go with stone or mage armor for the next point. Also, alteration. This is another skill to level up no matter what class you are because of magic resistance. There is cloth armor, and I am wearing some right now. I'll teach you about that. Magic resistance in the alteration skill line, it's just a permanent buff. As long as you have it on, you'll always block, I think it's up to 30% of spells effects if you max it out. And then there's also Atronach up here, so you absorb 30% of magic of any spells that hit you all the time. If you have that equipped, that means that 60% of any magic that hits you does nothing. And that's overpowered, because then you just need 40% resistance, and then you're invincible to any type of magic. But for mage armor, you're going to want to go with anything that has 0 armor rating. It has to have 0 armor rating, and that would be considered mage armor. As long as you have 0 armor rating, the alteration skill line will then turn into your armor. And like mine, you're going to want to get mage armor. So if you do use the spells that give you armor rating, they'll increase it by a lot, as long as you're not wearing anything that has armor rating on it. I guess you could wear blacksmith's clothes, but to be honest, it's better to find robes of some sort, because they will almost always have magical regeneration and some sort of spell cost reduction. So depending on what skill line you use more, like restoration or destruction, it'll decrease the cost for those spells. But also you're going to want the robes for the regeneration as well, because that's very, very good for a mage. Blacksmith's robes, or blacksmith's clothes, I don't think would have those on it. But yeah, like these, there's novice, apprentice, adept, expert, and master levels of robes, and they'll go up by tiers of that, but master robes are the best, I believe, aside from the archmage's robes, because as you can tell, this is something you want if you're going to be a mage. All spells cost 15% less. You get plus 50 magic, and also magic regens 100% faster. I will say the master robes are better at magic regen, and they also increase or decrease the cost for specific skill lines more. Yes, wear that. That is the clothes you're gonna want to start the game with as a mage. They will help you a lot. And also, as a mage, you're gonna want to look into shock resistance. And I can show you a really good place to get really good boots to wear to start the game with. And to be honest, I think I might actually still be wearing them. Yeah, I am. I'm gonna show you where to get my boots. They're completely free. You don't have to buy them or anything. And shock magic, half of the damage that shock magic does to you is also to your magic. So if you're a mage, that really sucks because you'll lose out on some of the spells you can cast. So having shock resistance will help stop that, so you have more magic to use. Gauntlets, there is no technical gauntlets for a mage, but if you do find gloves, which a lot of hunters will have, also some traders will have them, like the Riverwood trader. He might have a pair of gloves, possibly. But they have 0 armor rating, but in order to put anything on it, you have to enchant it. So in order to get a decent pair of gloves for a mage, you're going to have to get your enchantment skill pretty high. These I made myself, and that's just so this way my bound bow does a lot more damage. But I believe I also have ones that you can... Oh, I will... That is an easy one, bud. I'll go to my house real quick and show you. Wait, hold on. I need 3 more carry weight. I really don't need all those. Is that enough? Yep. Okay. I can also show you how to get the house here as well. I will say it is expensive. It costs 5,000 gold to buy the lot to build the house on, and then it costs I want to say about 10,000 gold to build it. And that's buying all the stuff yourself. It takes about 20,000 if you don't want to build everything yourself. Like this stuff out here I built, and then I believe this first main room I built, but besides that I only built the frame to the house, and then I had Lydia become my house Carl, and then I had her furnish the entire building. It costs like 1,000 to 3,000 per room, and I believe there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rooms, I believe, and she furnishes all of them. Yeah, I can show you some really easy ways to make gold if you want, and one of those ways is actually getting this house. So if you can manage to muster up that $5,000 to get this house, you will automatically be on the way to making a lot of money. And I'll show you how to do it.
I'd really like a dolly.
I already gave you one earlier. Really? Literally, just earlier, I gave her a doll. Like, not even an hour and a half ago. I gave her a doll. And now she wants another. No. Get out of here. Enchanting. So, I'll just start with a ring or two. Maybe a necklace. But, oh, now I'm carrying too much, of course. But you're going to want to find an enchantment table. You don't need that. You don't need that there. And they will almost always be in Jarl's castles. So at Whiterun, which will be one of the first places you find, in the Jarl's palace, there'll be the court wizard will have one of these and a potion brewing stand in his room. And the potion brewing stands look like that. Like that down there in that back corner. Yeah, that is true. And to be honest, my spouse is actually right there, but yeah, this character is a female. So I married a dude. But to be honest, you will earn a lot more money doing it the way I am than you will just waiting on your wife or your spouse to get you stuff. Sorry, my girlfriend's texting me. Oop. Well, a female friend. But to enchant stuff, you're gonna need to disenchant to start with to find enchantments that you can use. Like, in order to put an enchantment onto something, you're gonna have to find something that had that enchantment and then take it off of it. Like, in order for me to have shock resistance, I would have to disenchant that or my boots. But both of those combined gives me 100% resistance, so I'm good on that. I have 100% shock resistance. I'm invincible to shock damage. But after you find whatever you want, there's certain enchantments that work for certain items. Like, you can't put damage health on a ring. You're not going to be hitting anybody with the ring. But you can put, like, fortify archery, or like fortify destruction, healing rate, just health in general. Same for magic and magic regen. And sneak, of course, sneak. But yeah, then you just need a soul gem, and the level of soul gem that you use will determine how good the enchantment will be. But there is 2 ways to make money, my friend. 2 ways. One is to go around to every blacksmith you can find, collect all the iron ore you can get. Second part to the first one is to find as much leather as you can get. Turn all of that into leather strips and get all of the iron and turn that into iron ore. And hold on. God damn it. Let me drop some stuff. Go ahead and keep all that. And I'll show you the stuff to use for those. The house I have, after you get so far through the game, if you have the DLC, what is it, Hearthfire, the Jarl of Falkreath will send you a message, and it'll tell you that he wants to speak with you. So you go there, he'll give you a mission. You either have to clear out Ember Shard Mine, to do some other mine over here, or it's one other thing and I can't remember exactly what it was. But after you do that, when you go back, he'll say that you can then buy property from his steward. You go and talk to the steward. She'll say that there's no houses, but there is a plot of land. That plot of land costs $5,000, and then that will be where this... You won't be able to fast travel it to start with. You'll have to walk there. But when you do get here, this will just be a giant open field. All that will be here is this stuff right here. But there's a pickaxe, a stone quarry, and then right over here is clay. And then there's also a mill. There's a mill right there that you can buy lumber for building your house at. But that's something you can do aside from what am I talking about? If you get Lydia, which is she's the first follower you get. You found a treasure map? Oh yeah. Is it the one at the beginning of the game? Are you like right next to the Guardian Stones, like right here? If you are, then that chest is going to be right here. That chest is going to be right there. So, Riverwood, there's going to be a log, and you have to read the map, and then there'll be a chest in it. Yep. That's the one you get from the bandit camp. Yeah, that bandit camp's like right there. But this is what you use to refine iron. You'll come in here. You can turn iron into iron ingots. And then on the other side over here, you won't have these, by the way, but you can find these all over the place along with the smelter. The smelter's in Whiterun, but there's a tanning rack, and you can use this to turn animal skin into leather, and then you can turn that leather into leather strips. And I'm carrying too much again. Oh, Thalmor? They're a race of high elves that joined with the Imperials. They're dicks. Let's leave it at that. They're dicks. Destruction. Wear the destruction for now until you find a robe that has both. Because if you're going for a mage, then you're probably using like your fire spells and stuff, right? Yep. But like I said, the two different ways that you can make an ass load of money in this game is either making potions or making a bunch of iron daggers and enchanting them. And you don't have to enchant them with anything major, because iron daggers by themselves are basically free. You're only buying them for about, I'd say, like 3, maybe 4 gold a piece. So if you just have a bunch of petty soul gems that you can steal from the glitch I just showed you in the College of Winterhold with those 4 chests, if you loot all 4 of those chests, all the soul gems, you'll have at least 30. Like, look at all these soul gems. Oh, that's not even all of them. Forgot I still had more. Yeah. But that glitch will give you a ton of these, but make a bunch of... Oh, another like and subscribe. Thank you. Oh. Hold on, do I work tomorrow? I work today, but I don't have to work for another like 3.5 hours. No, I do not work tomorrow. Yeah, I could probably stream for at least a couple hours. If I had to give a time for it, I'd probably say it'd have to be before noon. Probably 10 a.m. to 12. I can't remember. Do I have the enchantment? Because there's one enchantment specifically that is very, very good for making money. And it's the Banished Daedra. It's very expensive to find a weapon that has it and purchase it, because finding one in a dungeon is almost impossible. But as soon as you get the Banished Daedra enchantment, using a petty soul gem on a regular dagger, it will make that dagger worth about $1,000 in the shop. About 2,000 actual value, but it'll only be worth about $1,000 in the shop. But that's a lot considering you only bought it for like $3. So think about that money return. You have like, say, not even 30 of those daggers. You enchant them with 30 petty soul gems. That's $30,000. That's a lot of money. But the other way you can do it is by making potions. And good potions. But the main one I would have you focus on, there's 3 ingredients. And it makes my most loved poison ever. It's canis root, imp stool, and nightshade. And it makes this nasty poison of paralysis. It'll paralyze the target and do a little bit of extra damage to them. And as you can see, they're worth 342. So they're going to get you a lot of money as well. And you can grow these ingredients. Oh yeah, Dragon's Tongue, and where is it? Tundra Cotton. Yeah, Tundra Cotton and Dragon's Tongue are 2 more plants that you want to grow. Dragon's Tongue is found pretty much everywhere. Also, that Atronach Stone actually has a Dragon's Tongue right next to it. So if you do go to get that the Atronach Stone, there's a Dragon's Tongue right there, you can grab it. And then Tundra Cotton, right outside Whiterun, if you're walking towards the cross section of the road that comes from what is it, Riverwood, and lines up with the road that goes by Huntingbrew Meadery, there's a lot of Tundra Cotton that grows there. But you mix those 2 together and it'll make it to where you get better prices at shops. So that's another way to make a little bit more money. Wheat and blue mountain flower. Oh, the clairvoyance, it's actually a slightly useless spell unless I guess you're someone like yourself, that then it might come in handy, but it's for showing you the way to your active quest. So if you have no idea where you're going or where you should be going, if you use clairvoyance, it'll light up this little glowing path and it'll go straight to your current marker. And the way this game works, in order to level up, you have to actively be working on a skill. So, leveling up alchemy, like if I was to make a couple more potions, that right there, leveling up my alchemy, that should increase my level progress a little bit. That should be the same for every skill. So if you're using a one-handed weapon, if you're hitting someone with it, that should be leveling up your one-handed skill, and then when that levels up, that'll start leveling you up. Yeah, Ember Shard mine. That's a really good starting dungeon. It's only got a couple guys in it, and they're all, I believe, like the lowest level. Sure, I guess we could play a game.
Hey, Mom, wanna play a game with us? Do you wanna play? Really? All right. You pick. Tag or hide and seek? I know all the good spots. You don't stand a chance. You stand right there and count to 10. No peeking. Ready? Okay, go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And here's why you kids are idiots. You forgot your mama was a mage. Where you think you hiding?
Mama! You got me. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Try me, bitch. Try and find me. I dare you. What? I'm it. Well, there's one way over there. There's an enemy up there. Oh no, it's just a deer. Alright.
Papa said 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Prepared or not, I'm coming.
Oh, what spell? Oh, which one specifically? Because I have invisibility, which makes my character completely invisible, and then there's also detect life. There's, I believe, 3 different spells. There's detect life, detect undead, and I think detect automatrons. I'm pretty sure. And automatrons are like the... Yeah, that's the detect life one. But it won't show dead people. And it won't show the robots. Detect Life, I believe, is an alteration spell. So that will be, it's a depth, so it should be around level 40 or level 44, 45, I mean. It should be unlocked in shops. Other than that, you'd have to find it in a dungeon. But I just got my level up to there and then got it. Also, if you want some really, really good tips, these are going to absolutely destroy the game for you. Not gonna lie, these are game breaking. These are some nasty glitches that will get you leveled up like that if you really want to know them. I mean, they're elsewhere on YouTube as well, but you gotta look for them. I can just tell you them. But telekinesis, muffle, and then, where is it? Equilibrium combined with a restoration spell. Those three things will level up your restoration, illusion, and alteration spells. Conjuration, you can also use Soul Trap on dead bodies, and that will level up your conjuration. So if you really want that bound bow, get Soul Trap. Kill a small animal and use Soul Trap on that animal over and over again. It'll level up your conjuration. Alteration, that one is actually very difficult to get up until you find telekinesis. Telekinesis is an adept spell, so your level has to be 40 or 45 in order for this to be available in shops. And in order to get it that high, you either have to use Mage Light a bunch of times, or you just have to let the skill build as you progress through the game and just wait for it. And this does not, it's not very fun to just sit here and do this until your alteration skill gets up. Trust me, it's not. I've done it for like an hour and a half. It's not fun. It works, but it is not fun. I'm pretty sure, didn't you join in when I was using telekinesis to level up alteration? I think so. Oh, you didn't join then? Disenchant them first. And then after you disenchant them, then you can start selling them or collecting them, depending on how good they are. But disenchant first. So this way you do have the enchantment. Also, disenchanting almost guarantees at least a level up to your enchantment skill every time you disenchant something.
Hi, Mom.
Drop a little bit more stuff off. Trying to text like 3 or 4 people at once and try and stream to YouTube. This is not working. Oh, the leather strips? There's 2 ways. Kill animals and take their hide. Right outside Riverwood. if you go towards Ember Shard Mine, just walk straight along that path that goes straight out of Riverwood. There should be 2 wolves. 2 wolves should be, like, parked there. You're probably not going to make a whole lot of money from enchanting stuff at the moment. I'm not going to lie, but unless you can find... There's 2 things that work really well. Sneaking enchantments, and then there's the archery. I think one-handed's also pretty decent. And then last one would be the Banished Daedra. Those 4 are the enchantments that are decent for getting you money if you're just trying to do it for that reason. Oh, what am I doing? Honestly, I don't even know. Oh, should I do a quest or something? Standing spirits. Oh yeah, I still need to do that quest. I was dumping inventory. Yeah, I have a lot of potions. I'm probably going to... yeah, I'm gonna have to do it. I'm gonna put them in here. Alright. Oh man. This is a lot of potions. This is probably like all of my carry weight. No, but it was at least a good 50. Jesus. I at least need my poisons. Some stream healings and stream magics. 3 fortify barters. And my fortify healths. Prolonged invisibilities, I guess. Same with regens. Because I have no regen as a vampire, which is wonderful. Oh. And then the strength. Water breathing, I guess. Same for true shot. Lasting potency and extra magic. There we go. Have you been into the Riverwood Trader yet? It's right across the street from the blacksmith. Yeah, go and do that quest before you go to Whiterun. Because once you get to Whiterun, that guy's going to make you go and do that quest anyways. So if you do it now, you'll get it out of the way so you can have it, like, the items and everything already lined up. So this way, when you do get to Whiterun, you're going to go and kill your first dragon. And to be honest, try to do what I do. Have your magic probably is not very high at the moment. Try to save up a little bit of money, get the soul trap spell, and do what I was telling you. Kill an animal, and then work up your conjuration magic on it.
I can't wait. I bet I'll bring down a mammoth.
You can kill a dragon. You got it? Yeah. That's your initiation basically to the game, is to kill a dragon. Soul Trap, once you do get to Whiterun, the guy that's going to give you the quest to go and do it anyways, he'll also have a shop that'll sell you a ton of magic books, and Soul Trap will be one of them, along with one other one that you're gonna want, and that is what is it? Conjure Flame Atronach, I believe. Yeah, you're gonna want this one. This is gonna be your spell to start off with. You're not gonna be able to use 2 at the moment until it's maxed out, but what this thing will do is anything that gets close to it, it'll burn it, and then it'll also shoot fireballs, which that'll work for the dragon because it's going to be flying around, so it'll be a lot harder to hit unless you're ranged, so that'll help you a lot. And then also, if it does die, it explodes, so it'll even do a ton of damage even if it doesn't get a chance to hurt anything. And that'll be a conjuration spell you're going to want to start with. But that's after you get it leveled up a little bit, because in order to use this, you have to have a ton of magic and a good little bit of skill in conjuration in order to bring the Flame Atronach in. I'll tell you what I need to do. Where's it at, though? I don't think it's Silent Moon's camp. I thought it was somewhere over there. Oh, you want to see something else that's really cool? That you're going to have to wait to get, but at least you know you can get it now. It's an amazing horse. You're gonna love it. His name's Arvok. Okay. Hey Arvok. How you doing, buddy? Where is it at? Or was it up here a little ways? I mean, I could just call you Michael. That would work. Wait, is that it? Please tell me this is it. I don't want to look around for this spell anymore. So I have no idea where the hell I grabbed it from. Yep, that's fine. I don't think this is where I'm supposed to be. Yeah. Dang it. No, it is not that one. Go straight, or... Oh man, I don't know how to explain it. Here, let's see if I can see it on the map. Okay, the mini tower, I believe, is like right here. Something like that. Wait, where's Bleak Falls? No, that's not the right area. Okay, there it is. Okay, this is the mini tower. Right there. To get to Bleak Falls Barrow, you're gonna have to go up this little mountain sideways right here, and then loop back around. You're gonna end up... Oh, damn it. Well, looks like I'm going to show you anyways. I wasn't trying to fast travel there, but... There's people here. Yeah, it's a little bit off the beaten path, but that's the tower you were at. You're gonna want to come straight out of that tower, and then come along this cliff edge right here, and just loop around, and that'll take you straight to Bleak Falls Barrow. The horse you will get as part of the Dawn Guard quest when you travel to the Soul Cairn. There will be a guy that's searching for his horse Arvok, and to get this horse you'll have to go to the Soul Cairn, and there will be a giant like castle sort of thing in the middle, and from where you enter, the castle will be straight in front of you. You're going to want to go straight towards the castle, and then about 35 degrees to the right, and then go straight from that castle. There should be this weird little building with, it's got like 4 posts, and then in the middle it's got this tiny little like it's like a water basin kind of thing that you'd normally put like a fire in. Kind of looks like a way shrine, but in the middle of that is his head, and when you pick up that head after killing all the guys around it, the guy should give you a spell to summon him, and it's a conjuration spell, and it's down here. The best part about this horse, it's free, and technically it never dies, because you can just keep summoning it in. So this horse will always be there for you. Also, another glitch that I completely forgot about, if you're over encumbered and have way too much stuff on you to be able to move, if you get on a horse, that completely, like, it cancels it out. So you can carry as much as you want and then hop on your horse, fast travel back to your house or to a store, sell all that stuff, It's a nice glitch. Oh, not even gonna lie, these headphones are starting to hurt my ears. Yeah, is it like up there or something? The hell, man. Conjure Familiar, it's alright if you're just starting the game, like the very, very beginning. It's like a... If you were playing on novice difficulty, your familiar is as easy to kill as the enemies that you fight. It takes like 3 hits and it's dead. And that's from a weak enemy. So anything stronger than a weak enemy, and it's going to almost one-shot that dog. So it's not a bad spell, but it's definitely not a good one. There is another one you will get later on, I believe, from the Dragonborn DLC, that's called Summon Flaming Familiar, and that one is overpowered. It literally just runs straight towards the nearest enemy and blows up. It's fucking awesome. It's like a suicide bomber dog. Are you good at playing at the apprentice difficulty? Do you think you can handle a harder one? If so, then definitely turn that up. I don't even know what I'm playing on right now. Expert. 2 levels from the top. I'd go to Adept for now. Adept is an alright one. It's not really too hard and it's not too easy. It's like right in the middle. Mine, Expert's where it starts to get a little bit like, yeah, you should have been dead a couple minutes ago. Why are you still fighting? It's kind of more on the difficult side at that point. Alright. For you, my good sir, since you just started, I want to be nice to you. I'm going to give you a really good start at the game, okay? Go to Whiterun as soon as you can, and go to the carriage driver. And as soon as you're there, buy a ride to Dawnstar, and tell me when you're there. Why should you do this? Oh, god dang it. Why are these people here? That's what I'm wondering. Why you gotta be so rude, guys? I'm just a vampire. I didn't do nothing wrong. I'm just a race of something. And you're trying to exterminate me, man. It's not cool, okay? But, Dawnstar has a secret chest. And it's right over here next to the mine. And when you come in here and open the chest, there's a lot of good stuff in it, including enchanted items, money, some soul gems, a lot of armor and weapons. Like, it's this chest and the one in Markarth. If you hit both of them, you will almost guaranteed have a full set of armor that you can use. And also a bunch of weapons. But not only that, but even if you're a mage, look at this. There's a Soul Trap enchantment, there's a Resist Frost enchantment, Archery enchantment, Flee from Combat enchantment, Resist Fire enchantment. Like, this is a bunch of enchantments that you can take off these items. And look, Adept Robes of Conjuration. Boom. Imagine if you just got those. That would be overpowered. No, don't leave Bleak Falls Barrow. Wait until after you're done with Bleak Falls Barrow. And then when you're heading to Whiterun. Do it before you go into Whiterun and before you get your spells and all that, because it'll give you a lot of more money to spend, and you'll also have like some more items to sell to him. I'm actually going to load another bowl. After I finish this one, of course. Is there anything else that you'd like to, know about specifically? Oh, hello. Hi, Mr. Dragon. You just got a perk? Do magic first. Since you're just starting off as a mage, all of your points up until I'd say level 10, put them into magic. So this way you have a lot more mana to work with. And then also for the skill, what level are you? Just wondering. And do you have any other point or perks put in? Yeah, I would either say destruction or alteration. One of the two. Because you're going to want to either upgrade your ability to do damage or take more hits. But you could also go the conjuration route with it. Because, not going to lie, conjuration is overpowered. As long as you can get your Atronachs out there to take some hits for you, you're solid. Just stay back and do your own thing. It's just like, yeah, kill him. Ah! Oh, you're level 2? And you got your first perk? First perk. Oh, I want to say put it on speech, but I'm level 43 and I still don't have a point on speech. Yeah, I'd say do destruction. Do destruction. Get your novice spells half price. Also, this is a good way to get money too, because like take that item, take that item. I'm just gonna take three things. Okay. Boop. Scrolls, it depends on what one they are and if you have the spell for it or not. If you already have the spell for it, don't bother unless it's a healing. If it's a healing scroll, keep it. Those come in handy if you ever run out of mana and you don't have any potions and you just need some health. They'll be there for you just in case. But aside from that, if you have the spell for it, don't keep the scroll. But if you don't have the spell for it, keep the scroll. because there is going to most likely be a couple times, I think in Bleak Falls Barrow, that you get like some I think it's there's going to be one that you're going to get. I think it's Bane of the Undead. Use that one on the boss. That'll help you a lot. And there should also be a couple fireball spells as well, if I remember right. And that's an adept spell that I wouldn't think you'd have access to yet. Never know, I've been fooled before. Yes, Drogers are undead.
Back if you need steel.
Never should have come here.
Why you gotta be like that, man? Resist cold. If you fight a frost dragon or you fight the boss that is in that dungeon, that boss in that dungeon will have a sword that has a frost enchantment on it. So when you go to fight the boss, use that potion before you fight him. So this way if he does hit you, it doesn't do as much damage. And also frost not only hurts your health, but it hurts your stamina as well. So keep that in mind. So shock damage hurts health and magic, frost damage hurts health and stamina, and fire damage is just straight up health and more health. That's why I like fire. But I got all of them. I got some fireballs. Those are just disappearing. Good morning. Oh, it's not blown up. There we go. Explosion.
What happened here? All right, now, everyone back away. Let the law handle this. But if anyone saw anything, step forward. Otherwise, step away from the body.
I did.
You Wait,
I seen stuff. Oh man. Got Amulet of Akatosh. Akatosh is the god of magic. I don't know any other way of explaining it. I think he's a Daedric god, to be honest. I'm not 100% sure on that though, so don't quote me on it. All I know is he's a god. But wear that amulet, because that, to be honest, the amulet Akatosh is the single only amulet in the entire game that I think has magic regen. It's the only amulet that has magic regen, because you can't enchant necklaces with magic regen. It doesn't work. and I honestly don't know of any other amulets that you can find in the game that have magic regen. Yep, that is why. He is the god of magic. Well, and to be honest, he's also the one that blessed you with the abilities of the Dragonborn. That makes you shoot words of power out of your mouth, which you haven't learned about yet. But that's what my shouts are. Like whirlwind sprint. I got fire breath. But yeah, these are what dragons use. They're shouts. And you as a dragonborn have the ability to.
What do you? Then perhaps you care to explain why you're You can go, but you stay on your best behavior.
But yeah, you can learn words of power. Like, I'm pretty sure the first one you'll get is Unrelenting Force, and you'll already have the dragon right there that you just killed to give you the soul for it. So you'll get a shout pretty soon. There is one in Bleak Falls Barrow, yes. To be honest, I think it is Unrelenting Force. I think that's actually where you get it. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. But yeah, you'll find shouts all over the place. And I believe, unless you're given a shout from the Greybeards, which will teach you a shit ton about that stuff, the only place you will find them is on the Dragonstone walls, which you'll see one of them in Bleak Falls Barrow. And just remember what that looks like, because every time you see one of those, go to it. You might have a chance of learning a new word of power every time you find one. To pick them up, you literally just have to look at it. Just stare at it for a couple seconds, and after the music tones down, it'll come across the screen, new shout learned or whatever, and it'll tell you what you learned. Yeah, and the Dragonstone walls is basically just a giant wall with a bunch of weird words on it, and it's got a giant dragon head on it. I'm actually going to go to my house quick. I think I have the stuff to build a couple shrines in my basement. Also, shrines. That is something you're going to want to learn. There's standing stones, and then there's shrines. The standing stone is a permanent buff, and shrines are temporary ones. In most cities, they will usually have at least one shrine. Every time you activate a shrine, you'll be cured of all diseases, and you will also be given a perk. And that perk is dependent on which shrine you hit. And I believe there is 8 shrines in total. Yeah, for the 8 divines. And I believe Akatosh is one of those divines, because that is one of the necklaces. Yep. If you click on that, you'll get. To be honest, I still don't understand how the Talos Shrine perk works. I haven't really seen a difference. I think it has something to do with how many amulets of Talos you have on you, but I'm not 100% sure on how it works. I need 2 silver. Okay. Wait, it actually says 25% shout reduce? Because every time I get it, it only says 0. Like, it literally just says 0. Oh, come on. I still need one more. Oh, at least I got 2 shrines. Get the Mara one. But yeah, I already know you go to active effects and it's Blessing of Mara. Healing spells restore 10% more for 7 hours. Yeah. And that's an in-game 7 hours, not a real life 7 hours. So if I was to wait 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, it'd be over with. No? Huh. Is it really 7 hours? I thought it was in-game hours.
Mama.
Interesting. Did my plants happen to grow again? Nope. Oop, shit. That's fine. I was actually probably going to be ending the stream soon,
Hey,
so
Mom. Welcome back.
oop. If you needed anything else, now would probably be the time to ask, or whenever you get back.
Take care. Need something?
Okay. I'll wait on. I'll wait here for a little bit. Yeah, I know it's fun. I'm wiggling around. Oh, why is it when you shoot purple water it bursts into flames? Oh, that isn't purple water, that's gas. It's like flammable jelly. That's not water. Watch out for those, because you can actually use those to your advantage. If you lure enemies through them and use your fire to light them just before they walk through it, it'll catch them on fire and do a ton of damage to them. Those are actually traps. You also got to watch out for those, because sometimes there'll be tripwires and they'll be attached to fire urns that are sitting in the air. And as soon as you hit that tripwire, it'll drop the urn and catch it on fire while you're standing in it. So there's 2 ways to go about it. Either you hit the urn and make it go off before you step in it, or like cut the tripwire and then walk through. Or depending on the situation, just jump over the fucking thing. But yeah, that's not purple water. It's like gasoline, basically. My only question, where did they get gasoline from? Why is there gas everywhere? Or is it just oil? It's probably just oil. But yeah, my bookshelf's here finally. Dawnstar. There's Dawnstar and Markarth. Ooh. We go to the map. You're going to want to go to Dawnstar, which is that one, and then Markarth, which is over there. But did you see where I went for Dawnstar? Like where the chest is located at? It's just to the left of the mine, and there's 2 twigs that are poking off from the tree. You look in between them, and it'll pop up. Alright. Don't know for sure if you're watching at the moment, but you'll spawn in right here, and then you go straight to the right, and you'll pass by the inn, and just keep going along this path. And eventually you'll come across this mine that goes into the cliff over now. Right over here, it's going to be just to the left. There's these rocks and this twig right here. You'll look in between the 2 sticks, and there'll be search chest, and that'll be the location of it. And then if you want, you can do the same thing for Markarth. I accidentally fast traveled inside the city. You probably shouldn't. I probably shouldn't have. So I gotta go through another loading screen. But for the one in Markarth, you're going to want to come straight out from the front of the building. Just going to run down this path. Past this farm right here. And then once you get to this bridge, it's down here, it's right next to this tree and the cross signs. You're going to come to this wall right here. On the other side of it, if you look at the ground, just skim across, you'll find search chest. Say it's right about mid-center of the wall. And this one will have some more stuff. That'll be noise. Did you get the chest in Dawnstar? Because I'd also get the one in Markarth too. It's basically the exact same setup chest. So you'll get some armor, some materials, some poisons, some ingots, some money. And it's basically just like starter packs. So you do have both of them then? Alright, now it would honestly just, yeah, pretty much just what's up to you. You can go to Whiterun and go get those spells that I was talking about, the soul trap and all that, and start working on your conjuration magic. You can also use Muffle to do illusion, or not. Yeah, you can use muffle to do illusion. Soul trap for that. You won't have the equilibrium spell for quite some time. That's something you'll get from the mage guild after a while of being with them. But yeah, just work on your skills, level up a little bit, and then I'd say just go and kill stuff, progress through the storyline, find some side quests. It's really up to you now. That's the whole point of the game. But I was probably going to get going though. I'm getting hungry. So I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye, Michael. Bye, Sarah. You guys have a good one.